we have to take off, and I don't like that. I wish we could just, once a certain date gets there, you can just practice, but it's not like that. But I think each and every day I think we've gotten better and better. Of course, we're still implementing a new, really defensive and offensive systems, I think, that fit better our personnel. And as I was explaining this to some of the media on Friday, we're just beginning to play the way that we wanted to play when we got here. And I feel like that we've got maybe 9 really good Division I players, and I don't think up to this point we've really quite had that. And of course, we've had to play in a way that, gave us the best chance to win. So, of course, our pace is a lot faster. Y'all probably noticed that it's much, much faster. But I think that I'm just real pleased every day. Of course, we practice, as I told you, today was our 10th practice, or did I say 9th practice, but every day we've gotten better, and our effort has been good. They play well together. They're fun to work with. They're coachable. So I hope we can continue that. Of course, we don't have, right now everybody plays a lot during practice. There's not a lot of adversity out there. You hadn't had a guy get caught, get sit the bench, but I just like our team this year, and a good group of players, more talented players, more experienced players, but just a good. They're also good guys, and it makes it fun to come to practice every day.
To that end, or that question, could you kind of speak to, 5-out motion offense? Can you speak how that changes the dynamic of some of the guys that were here last year?
Yeah, they're having to learn a new way to play, but I think they enjoy it too. We're certainly more paced, but if you think about it like this, when where we are in our program, you can't hardly find those old 6'10", 6'11" sit-down posts. Now, we want them, those back-to-back. We would love to have that guy, because I don't think anybody in the country would throw it in there like we would. But we don't have those guys. Our personnel, we have good length. We're more athletic. We're just longer. We got guys that can run. But we still don't really just have that big old bulky post player. So it fits us better to open our post up. And I think you'll see guys like Tay Hardy. I think it's going to help Tay Hardy. I think it's going to help a Jerron Pierre. But I tell you, guys like Isaiah Moore, who's 6'10", but has the ability. It fits him better. Even a Tyler Stevenson. Tyler's 6'7". Of course, there wasn't a league game we played last year. Tyler averaged 17 and 9 inside the league that he didn't get double teamed. It's going to be a lot harder to double team him this year, because that we don't have maybe someone out there that's not capable of scoring. So I think it's going to benefit. I know that they've really enjoyed the faster pace, and it's showing in our offense already. Our defensively, upon analyzing last season, defensively we were one of the best teams in the league statistically. So we're there. I think we'll be good again defensively. I know we will, because of our emphasis on it. But offensively, of course, we were toward the bottom of the league in offensive efficiency. So that's an area that we really wanted to adjust. And as a coach, that's my job, is to put us in the best offensive system that gives us the best chance to win. So if we can continue to progress defensively and play the standard of defense that Southern Miss is really famous for, and fortunately we feel like we can accomplish that and improve our offense, that should pay off in terms of our wins and losses.
Coach, can you speak to the experience of guys like Isaiah Moore and Napper, and bringing them in? How much that's added?
Unbelievable. And of course, I would throw a Mo Arnold. Of course, Mo Arnold in there. Mo Arnold's going to be one of those guys that you won't ever realize until after the game's over with. And it won't be because he scored 25. He could, of course, but he's just about winning, and he's a quarterback. But that's a guy that started for 2 years at Jacksonville. Of course, gave us a good dose of it last year down there in our opener last year. But he's a Mississippi kid, played for one of my former high school players at Picayune. Waylon Napper, of course, one of the better guards in junior college last year. Great feel for the game. He's got some toughness about him. He can score, but he's got just a great feel on distributing and getting the other people the ball at the right time. Of course, then you can say Isaiah Moore. Isaiah Moore plays in the Big East last year, second leading scorer at St. John. and I think he's really expanded his game. I mean, he's really shooting a 3-ball well, and for a 6'10", 6'11" kid that can, you know, step out, screen, step out, and shoot it, that just really helps your offense.